What's going on, guys? Spotter here for Destiny. We got some PvP for you, multiplayer. This is Control. This is the Iron Banner. Iron Banner is a one-week event that started this past Tuesday, and it's just Control. It's all Control, okay? And you can get some decent rewards if you checked out my video on, or videos on Tuesday, then you know all about it. Or if you've been playing it, then you know all about it. Just going to give you some thoughts. I do have a pretty decent game here, and I get a nice streak, a nice little kill streak going. I'm running the Invective shotgun. It's fully upgraded. I know, it's a shotgun. I also got Atheon's Epilogue fully upgraded, and I'm running Golden Gun, the subclass, alright? So you're going to see some decent Golden Gun runs here. Okay, so a couple things. I just wanted to update you on the status of this Iron Banner, and there are a couple of things that I want to let you guys know about, and even get your thoughts on. If you guys can comment back and let me know what your thoughts are on it and what you've experienced in the Iron Banner yourself, okay? Because there's some definite issues with it, okay? So one of the big draws is that this Iron Banner is supposed to be level based, right? So I'm running level 30, and you know, your defense and your attack, all, you know, what your stats are should actually impact. Those things should matter, okay? But from what I'm seeing and what I'm hearing from a lot of players, and I've seen a lot of videos about players that are really low level running, you know, just guns, white level guns at level 5, etc., and just going to town on everybody. I don't see a difference. If I play Control in the Crucible, if I go into the Crucible, I don't see a difference. I'm getting killed by level 25s just as easy as I'm getting killed by level 27s, level 28s, level 29s. That's the feeling I get. If there is a level-based difference, it's very subtle, and it's almost not noticeable, in my opinion. Now, I think there was a posting made on Bungie's forums, and Deej mentioned, he's the community manager over at Bungie, I believe. I think he mentioned something about addressing this in the weekly update, which doesn't happen until Friday. So, you know, all these issues are coming up. The event started on Tuesday. It only goes a week, and he's not going to address this stuff until Friday. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. But it doesn't seem any different to me, to be honest. All right? The other issue I have, you know, the other draw with the Iron Banner is that there are these rewards that you can only get via the Iron Banner. Again, if you saw the video from the other day, we talked about some of the possible rewards, including the one gun that you can actually buy. Now, the gun that you can buy from the Saradin is the Yolder's Hammer, and you can buy it for 10 Crucible Marks once you get your Iron Banner rank up to 3. And the ranking actually goes fairly quickly, especially if you're doing the bounties. It's not like Queen's Wrath. Queen's Wrath was just ridiculous. It took forever to upgrade the rep, but here on the Iron Banner, it's not bad. So Yolder's Hammer you can buy for 10 Crucible Marks. Now you can't dismantle that gun for Ascendant Energy, so I'm told. All right. Obviously, it doesn't make sense, especially at 10 Crucible Marks. I would have preferred if it was 150 Crucible Marks, just like any other weapon that you buy from the Vanguard or the Crucible, the Quartermaster, or the Vanguard Quartermaster, right? It's 150 Crucible Marks for any of the weapons, and you can get Ascendant Energy from it. But anyways, so there's that gun, but then there's all these other rewards. Now, I've played between 25 and 30 games in PvP, and you know, in the kill feed, right, it actually shows at the end of the game, it'll show you if anybody got anything. Like, obviously you can see your team's rewards when it comes up to the summary screen, but you won't necessarily see the opposing team's rewards when you get to that screen. But you do see if they do find anything legendary or exotic, it will show up in that feed. So I've played about 25 to 30 games. The only thing I've seen one legendary or higher item, and it was a legendary engram, probably about the 6th or 7th game that I played. One single legendary engram that turned into shards. I haven't seen anything outside of that, okay? And I know some people have posted to me that they have seen stuff, they've either gotten stuff, or, you know, they've seen people in their lobby get stuff. I don't know, I haven't. 25 to 30 games. So let's do the math on that. Let's assume it's 25 games, okay? So 25 games, and that is times 12 players, right? 6v6. So that is 300 opportunities to get a reward based on an Iron Banner multiplayer. Watch this golden gun right here. Beautiful. This is where I get my my good streak going. Or I already started it, obviously. Yeah. All right. So 300 opportunities for people to get these rewards that are exclusive to the Iron Banner, and I'm assuming that they're going to have other legendary / exotic rewards that normally happens in the Crucible as well. So, but if that was just you, you'd have to play 300 games in order to get that, to get a reward, potentially, right? And I don't know. Again, doing the math, 300 games times 8 minutes each gives you about 2,400 minutes. Divided by per hour gives it's like 40 hours of gameplay to possibly get a legendary engram. So I don't know. The drop rates are just ridiculous in my opinion, and it's I don't know. Like I'm having a little bit of fun, but I don't find the PvP, like I find it to be a bit frustrating. The PvP. I don't play it a lot anymore. I used to play it a little bit more before the Queen's Wrath came along. I used to play it more just for the bounties, basically. But I haven't played a lot in a couple weeks since the Queen's Wrath was around, because I get additional XP from that. But now that that's gone away and the Iron Banner's here, you know, I kind of wanted to get my Iron Banner rank up to 3, get Yolder's hammer, and possibly get some of these other rewards that are only available in the Iron Banner. But honestly, it's too much effort. Like it's you know, again, 30 games and nothing but blue everywhere, except for that one legendary engram. And, you know, there's no way in a week's worth of time I'm going to play Crucible for 40 hours. It's not going to happen. So, yeah, there's my run. I had a nice, I think it was at least a 15 kill streak run right there. Obviously combined with, I didn't just use my invective. Obviously, I am using it for the close quarters situations, but I'm switching to my Atheon's Epilogue. And obviously I had 2 shots with the golden gun, so I got some kills from that. So not bad though, not bad. And I will say, you know, it's actually difficult. I mean, if you're skilled, you can get kill streaks, but it's basically luck to get a decent sized kill streak going, because it's luck that you don't run into somebody that has like a super available or going on, right? I mean, if I around the corner and I run into somebody else who's a hunter with a golden gun, like, I'm dead. And there goes my entire kill streak, right? So it's a lot of luck. And you don't even have to get kills to get your super. That's the other thing that kind of bugs me a little bit about PvP, is that you can just sit there for a couple minutes in the Crucible and you'll get your super. Like, it's not... Obviously, you'll get it faster by capturing objectives and getting kills, etc. But... Yeah, you get a kill streak going, you run into somebody with a super, you're done, your kill streak's over. So it is a lot of luck. Yes, you got to have some skill to get there, and use shotguns. No, just kidding. Or the Vex Mythoclast, I don't know. But I do see a trend of weapons that I get killed very, very easily versus others. So, I don't know. Anyways, what do you guys think of the Iron Banner? I'm not too keen on it, probably won't be playing too much more, but I would appreciate your thoughts.